What's what's going on with y'all boys, man? Today I'm here to review chapter 1099 of One Piece. Finally, I'm doing this review on time, bro, because usually I do reviews very late, like a week after the chapter comes out, but that's gonna stop today, man. It's gonna stop today. Now, as I introduced with the previous few chapter reviews, I just spit on my laptop. I'm gonna go through the major chapter notes on the One Piece wiki first, just to get some structure, right, to these reviews, because I usually just go off on a tangent. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and get through them. Bikori and Kuma face off, ending with Kuma destroying the island's castle. Of course he did. Of course he did. Bonnie ages herself to the surprise of Kuma and the townsfolk. However, this does not cure her sapphire scales disease. Kuma becomes a wanted man after another encounter with Bikori, who was accompanied by a fleet of marines. We're gonna get into that. Kuma visits various islands afterwards. These are the same locations that the Straw Hats got sent to during the Celestial Dragon hit and run incident. Basically the Sabayoni incident, right? Kuma encounters the Revolutionary Army and have a reunion at their ship. Kuma then returns to the Sorbet Kingdom to fetch Bonnie and meet with Vegapunk. Not gonna lie, it does not go that in depth. Depth. Now, my thoughts on the chapter itself. My favorite part of this chapter, right? Let me close this ad. My favorite part of this chapter is when he's going through the when he goes to the various islands, to find a cure for Bonnie. I think that part is really cute. It really shows how devoted Kuma is. You know, he became a pirate. He's a pirate. They're branding him as this bad person, like this tyrant. But he really has a big heart, man. He goes to all these islands, and I think it's really cool that the islands he went to was the islands that he eventually sent the Straw Hats to. I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool. Also, we get to meet Vegapunk. We meet Vegapunk, or Kuma meets Vegapunk. This is where he cures Bonnie, and this is where the pacifistas come in, right? Where he finally, how that all happened, how he became all the face of the Marines army, right? Basically. And man, this I really like this part too. Let me go down to it. Let me go down to it. I really like this part as well. When he just says that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what y'all use it for. It doesn't matter what y'all want me to do, man. I'll do anything to get her cured, bro. He really puts Bonnie over himself, and I think that's really is really noble, and it's really makes me sad. Every time I read these chapters, every time a new chapter comes out, um, talking about Kuma's backstory, bro, it really makes me sad because he's really a perfect person, like really, like he's really a goat, bro. Amazing guy. A saint. Like I think Vegapunk calls him a saint here. It's really sad to oh, let me. No. I thought that closed that chapter, but it really makes me sad. Because of what eventually happens to him. We're gonna get into that. Probably next chapter again. There's no break next week, by the way. So we're gonna get into that, and it's really sad to to think what eventually happened, right? Like he's really just had a bad life, and it's really inspiring how he always remains positive through everything that happened to him. Like dang, because most real people, this isn't real life, right? This is One Piece, but most people in the real world would have been crumbled, bro. They would have been became a terrible person. But to see Kuma like go through all these things, his daughter got the same disease that his wife got, and he's still going, bro. Like that. Like a lot of real people would have been like, "Man, this is so unfair," fuck life and all this stuff. But kept, he's really kept going through it, bro. No, he stayed positive through it all. That's what I meant to say. Stayed positive through it all, and I love Kuma, man. It's really sad, bro, and his backstory is really sad. And then we see Vegapunk. He's pure too. He's a great person. And then we see Saint Saturn listening in, bro. I don't have too much to say about this chapter. Like one thing I do want to say before I leave, bro, I hate Bikori, bro. And Kuma packed them up 2 times. I love seeing that. I loved seeing these stupid celestial dragons, these stupid kings, bro, get packed up and put in their place. I love that, bro. I love when Luffy did it. I love it. I love seeing it. I love seeing it. He packed them up with ease 2 times. 2 times. Not once. but twice. Let me go down to it when packs up. He packs him up again. A whole fleet of Marines too, with a whole fleet packs them up, sinks them. It's I think it's really funny too, because it shows how this panel is really funny. He's like, kill him, and he's like, how dare you show your face? And the next panel, they're just dead. I love that. I love that. But I don't have too much to say about this chapter. Like I said, it's just continuing on with it's continuing on where the last one left off, and continuing on with Kuma's backstory. So, of course, I don't really have any problems with the backstory. I love it. I think it's my favorite backstory so far in One Piece. I'm not gonna lie. I think this really takes the cake, bro. My favorite before, like I said, I think I've said this in a few other reviews, is Robin's backstory. Really like hers, and I think Kuma's definitely takes the cake for me. I love it. I love how positive he stays despite everything that happened to him. From growing up in that horrible, becoming a slave when he's a child, to his wife dying in his arms. Well, she didn't die in his arms. She died right before he came. But like, him holding his wife in his arms, Bonnie getting the same disease. Of course, I'm missing a few other events, but like, you know, he's had a bad life, but he's able to stay positive through it all. I love it. But yeah, great chapter. I don't think we're on break next week. One Piece next week is chapter 1100. That's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big one. So I will be here when the spoilers for that come out. Of course, I will be here to cover those, and I'll review it on time. But that's all from me, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. It's been a while since I came on here on camera, so that's all for me, and I'll see y'all in the next one.